Hello, hello. Hope everyone is doing all right. So good to see you. It's been a while since I've been on. Sorry about that. Just things going on, not feeling well. We all know how it goes. We are going to talk about this gentleman, Thomas Medlin. He's 15 years old. He's 5'4". He weighs 100 pounds. He went missing on Friday, January 9th of 2026. And they are specific of a time at 5 p.m. He was seen entering a train at Jamaica train station headed to Grand Central Terminal. He was last seen wearing black pants with a white sports stripes, black sneakers, a black jacket with red and white stripes, blue glasses, and he has dark brown hair. And the picture on the right is a picture from the surveillance that they seen him on. I just heard about this today. It just, wow. It also says his phone was last pinged in the Lower East Side of Manhattan by Cherry and Rutgers Streets and near the Brooklyn Dumbo area and Manhattan Bridge. Okay, so evidently he's got money to be able to get a train. And since they said his phone pinged or last pinged, I'm assuming either a phone or a computer or something, they was able to get a signal. But I'm just now hearing about this. I think he did have a destination in mind, Lynn. We're going to read an article. Search for Long Island missing teen. Last seen 2 weeks ago on subway platform in New York City. A 15-year-old has now been missing for more than 2 weeks after police say he traveled into New York City from Long Island after school. According to the Suffolk County Police, Thomas Medlin left the Stony Brook School on Friday, January 9th around 3:30 p.m. and got onto a train to New York City. He was last seen at Grand Central Station in Manhattan around 5:30 p.m. the same day, according to police. So they've got surveillance of him getting on and getting off. And if I'm right, the image on the left is him on a platform in New York City. Medlin is white. He's 5 feet 4 inches tall, and this says he weighs around 130 pounds. The flyer says 100 pounds. So he was last seen wearing a black jacket with red stripes, dark sweatpants with white stripes, a black backpack, and glasses. Police released a family photo of Medlin and another one of him on a subway platform. There had been reports that Medlin was meeting someone he had met on Roblox. Roblox released a statement to address those reports. We share everyone's hope for Thomas Medlin's safe return, and our thoughts are with him and his family. We conducted a thorough review to support law enforcement's investigations and found no attempts to direct him to an off-platform communication method or sharing of off-platform contact information, including usernames, phone numbers, or other communication methods. They will continue to provide any assistance they can. And anyone with any information on the whereabouts of Thomas is asked to contact 4th Squad detectives at 631-854-8452 or call 911. And there's those pictures again. So let me get back to chat. And hi, Gloria. Yes, it is Melissa. He must have taken the LIRR to the city. It was getting dangerous on the train when I was growing up. I can't imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine for him to think that it's okay to go meet someone. And from what I take it, he's from New Jersey, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. Yeah, and it's been super cold. They had the snowstorm and everything, too. I did find a little video that has his mom talking. That's what I thought it was the Long Island Railroad. So we're going to watch this.
Past the hour now, and police are still searching for this teenager.
I don't know if I can turn it up anymore, if that'll help. Let me turn that up to 100.
You see on screen. He's been missing for more than 2 weeks since going to New York City from his home out on Long Island. His family says he left to meet up with someone that he met on an online gaming platform. Earlier today, his mother went on television with a public and emotional plea.
Some friend told school, Thomas was talking to him, said, I met somebody through Roblox. It's not that safe. You have to watch out. We just want him to tell us he's safe, because thinking about that each day, will he be? Is he safe? It's really put us, and it's like in hell, more than hell. So that's a deep message. We love him so much. We want him even send us a message, whoever this person he's staying with, have a kind heart. Let us parents know, or the family friend know, he's safe.
Wow. That poor mother, stay strong through all this, right? Our prayers are with her. Eric Sean has the story here in New York. Eric.
Hello, Bill. The desperate search now ongoing for that missing teen. As you see, his mother blames a social media platform for his disappearance. 15-year-old Thomas Medlin vanished from his Long Island, New York school over 2 weeks ago. And police think he went into New York City to meet someone he connected with on the online game platform Roblox. Police say he took the train to Manhattan, was seen on surveillance footage at Grand Central Station. His mother says his phone was last tracked in Lower Manhattan and then in Brooklyn. She is publicly pleading for his safe return.
I just want him to know we love him deeply, and he's not in trouble at all. Whatever he did, we understand.
Police released this image of Thomas walking what appears to be a New York City subway platform. Roblox lets users play and share virtual 3D games. They can create them themselves. The company says it is the ultimate virtual universe you can play with friends. The company says it is deeply troubled by the disappearance, but claims it has taken multiple steps to make sure that its platform is safe, saying in part, quote, Roblox is built with safety at its core, including robust policies to help protect users that go beyond many other platforms. We have filters designed to block the sharing of personal information and don't allow user-to-user image or video sharing. But Thomas's mother says her son somehow got around the safety protocols to secretly contact someone.
What happened initially when he set up the Roblox, the email would come to my personal email account. In order for him to change it, it would come like 2 codes with me. But secretly, he was able to break that, switch to different Roblox account. He was able to, set up different security word. So he was almost left us like under dust.
Well, his mother says that Thomas never has disappeared before, and what has happened is completely out of character for him.
Wow, tough story.
Your heart definitely goes out to them.
No doubt about it.
So, yeah. Well, hello, everybody. Yeah, he is a smart little booger, JR. If he figured that out, for sure. Sorry. Yeah, if he figured that out, everybody will be offering him a job. But there's been a lot of controversy, I know, over the years about Roblox. I'm not saying that they've done anything wrong, that they haven't changed their security levels or anything. But like she said, the email came to her, but after that, he was able to get around. What? Roblox? It's an online gaming platform. Yeah, it is sad that these kids know how to work around everything. It is. So that brings me to my conversation, because I had that on the thumbnail. Make an online safety make online safety a regular topic, not a one-time talk, which is good. Explore technology together so kids feel supported and not policed. Which, yes, that does happen because, oh, you're all right, Bart. They do feel like they don't have freedom and they can't do anything. I understand that. Use age-appropriate guidelines for when kids have certain apps or devices. Well, everybody needs to know what apps is on their child's phone, who they're talking to. Make sure that they're not giving out their real full name, their address, what school they go to, their phone numbers, locations. Don't share their passwords. And if you can, make it a multi-factor authentication. Because there's a lot of things that, that happen in those chat rooms. Right, Lynn. They do teach computer safety in school, and like you said, but playing the game is addictive. Very true. So, we have to do our own policing to make sure, that everybody is being safe. And we have to do it ourselves. And I don't know about having a VPN for on gaming platforms. If you can do that, I haven't. I, right, Eric? It does sound like Discord. Which has been shown that it can be a very, very dark place to wind up. I don't like it. I don't use it. I was on it for somebody I was following, and no, yeah, no. It was too much for me, too much for my brain. But I know most of you here, you would talk to your child, your grandchild. You would do whatever you could to make sure they're safe. It still happens. We have taught our child, and I still catch him, giving out personal info. Yes, it is a fine line between trust and safety, and it is scary. I agree. I tell my grandson all the time, don't tell him where you live or your phone number or anything. No. Yes, it is, Bart. That is a long time to be missing. And like I said at the beginning, which you weren't here, I just heard about this today. So where has it been? Now, JR, that's crazy. Someone sent you a pic of your son? Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, there are so many bad people out there that are preying on all the babies. It's just scary. Yeah, but like I said, we've got to do our part. Would you all know that? Um, the kids won't talk, but when they're acting different, that something's going on, and cyberbullying can be a part of that. You got to get them to talk. Right, Eric? I understand about putting pictures of your children online. Well, yeah. Oh, you keep us in line, JR. You make sure we stay within those lane boundaries. But this is, it's just very concerning. So hopefully this will catch on, and people will start sharing this out, getting his name and his face out there. I mean, we can't say that he contacted anybody offline or whatever. We don't know. But if the mother has proof that he did, then there's that. But then you've got the company, Roblox, coming out saying, there was nothing nefarious. Well, maybe they need to take a better look at their policies and everything that they do as well. They need to do their part. Oh, thank you for sharing. I know it was a little impromptu. And congratulations on your Facebook page. Whoop, whoop. We're getting there. And I know where they're all coming from. I do believe. I know the last time I got done approving new members, it was 120. Yes, I do. Any of y'all remember that story over the kid that dismembered another over basically Roblox money? Yes, I do. Oh, I'll get it. I have it right here, Mel. I'll put it in chat. This one, you should be able to click it. All right, Bart. Yay. Yep. I thought there was something crazy. We're at 125. All right. Oh, I don't want to see the unfiltered pics of that. No. And that makes me so scared for Thomas. I really, really, really hope that they can find this young boy. Yeah, I remember that story. I don't know if it was something I read somewhere, but I remember that. Oh, you're welcome, Mel. At least over here, you should be able just to click it and go. Let's see. Well, I got you here. I do know I had posted about Christopher Palmer that went missing on January 9th while camping. I did see, and I need to update that one. The family put out a statement that he had some, unknown medical conditions, and that he more than likely went out there with a purpose, and they've come to the fact that they won't find him. Well, I will get that for you, Lynn. There it is. And then I do know there's still no new update that I've found yet about Sam Beal, the former New York Giants player. No, let me check this. There's still no word if they found Haley or not. That just is so sad. And she's been missing since the 5th of January. But, and like I had shared, no, I haven't seen about that one. But anyway, on Haley, I was over on Substack, with Eric, and we were talking on the panel. And I did contact the police department over that comment that was left on my page. So, and the investigator did get back with me. Hello, Carolina. But I have not seen anything or heard anything more about that. So I don't know if he was really the boyfriend or not. Oh, it was in Minnesota. Oh, wow. Oh, I found it. Oh, I found it on Long Crime. Man says he killed his pregnant sister because she was no longer innocent and then left pieces of her on neighbors' steps. Oh my gosh. A 24-year-old man in Minnesota has admitted to killing his pregnant sister before dismembering her body and scattering pieces of her remains in several different locations because her pregnancy meant she was no longer innocent. Jack Joseph Ball of Lakeville pled guilty last week to premeditated first-degree murder and premeditated first-degree murder of an unborn child for the death of his 30-year-old sister, Bethany Ann Israel, and her baby. According to the Dakota County Attorney's Office, prosecutors have recommended that Ball serve a life sentence as part of the plea deal. Wow. According to the DA's office, Ball had asserted a defense of mental illness before entering his guilty plea. He had been facing second-degree murder charges as well, which have been dropped. A grand jury indicted Ball in January of 2025, with prosecutors outlining in a press release how several tools and large knives, all covered in blood, and several dismembered body parts were found inside Ball's home in Lakeville, which is located about 23 miles south of Minneapolis. Israel went to have dinner at Ball's residence but was unable to be reached by family members. I remember this now. Unable to be reached by family members after several hours passed, according to the DA's office. Their mother drove to Ball's residence to check on the siblings, and she witnessed Ball tear out of the house, per prosecutors. The mom entered the home and saw a large amount of blood and immediately called 911. Officers went to the residence and observed a large pool of blood on the kitchen floor, under the sink, and blood on the sink cabinets. Additionally, they observed a bloody saw hatchet and large bloody knives, according to court documents cited by prosecutors. As they continued moving through the house, they saw a knife on the living room floor near the staircase that led to the second floor. Officers found several body parts there. Shortly thereafter, police received a 911 call from a Rosemont resident reporting they observed a man on a home security camera place what appeared to be body parts on their front step. The DA's office said after a brief search, Ball was located in the backyard of a neighboring home. He had a self-inflicted injury to his neck and was transported to a local hospital. He was then taken into custody. Investigators said they found several journals in Ball's handwriting in which he said he was angry at his sister because she was pregnant and no longer innocent. The allegations in this case are deeply disturbing and horrific. Words can't describe what our law enforcement partners encountered during the investigation. Yeah. I remember this. Yeah. I don't know what is the matter with people, but I remember this case now that I read that. As soon as I read about the sister going to the brother's house for dinner, I knew about this case. Wow, wow, wow. Well, at least he pled guilty. Daggone. That is just some wild stuff right there. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Eric, I wondered that too when I first heard about the case. Because I was a member elsewhere at that time. And I remember that was the talk in the chat. So, Yeah. Hi, Momo. You be safe driving. I mean, I don't know how old he was. I didn't see that. But she was 30. So I don't know. That is some crazy. I wonder if we'll get any. Well, he wasn't jealous. He was upset because she wasn't pure anymore. And I know there was another thing I was going to tell you guys. I just have to find it so I can remind myself of what it was. Oh, George Cole. No, wrong one. Yes. Yes, it was. He was the stepfather to um yeah, in Cato County. Gosh, I can't even think of his name. Oh my gosh, his name escaped my brain. But the one that hung himself 30 minutes after his court hearing, he did succumb to that. Okay, that'd be great if they are getting any paperwork documents for that case. That'd be something to go over. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and put that out about Thomas and get his name and face out there. And if you see something, say something, do something. That's all it takes. So, thank you so much. Sorry about that. That got me tickled, Carolina. Yeah, Mo, don't sideswipe nobody. We don't want that. Oh, you're welcome, Mary. Oh, there's Troy. Oh, wow. That's the best way to eat ribs, Troy, is to wear them. Wear the sauce. That's the best way to do it. Oh, you're welcome, Lynn. But yeah, I hope they find Thomas soon. Safe and sound. And I hope wherever he's at, if that other kid or, whomever, or the parents or whomever, if they see any reports of him missing or whatever, that they do the right thing and make a report. Oh, yes, I am, Carolina. They say we're going to be negative 30s in the morning. And they already put school on e-learning for tomorrow, so. Well, you're all welcome. Thank you so much for showing up, being here with me. I really, really appreciate it. All right. Love you all. Bye.